And of course, one last thing which is worrying, of course, is, and although no question was asked of it, is the maintenance of the rule of law. When our Vice President came lately, he was reported to have actually lectured our government that the three branches of government, the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary, must cooperate with one another better to preserve our prosperity. I'm sure he intended well, but little did he seem to understand the separation of powers require the judiciary to be entirely independent. Maybe the Hong Kong government, particularly in Western, thinks that there are too many adverse decisions against the government. And in Singapore, of course, we never find such a judgment, never. But this is bad. The judiciary must remain independent. And even the legislature should not cooperate with the government, should we? Under the Joint Declaration and the Basic Law, there is no such thing as the two must work hand in hand. It says, the executive authorities shall abide by the law and be accountable to the legislature. So actually, I do agree with a lot of my colleagues in the Legislative Council to improve the relationship between LegCo and ExCo. I said, what the hell has got to do with accountability? You know, if Mr. Donald Tsang and I were to play bridge or mahjong every night, how is it good for the people of Hong Kong? My job is to hold the government accountable to the people through us, providing the necessary checks and balances. It's not improving relationship. You don't expect the three branches of government to work together, to cooperate with one another, as in China under the communist rule, because each branch takes orders from the party. See? But we don't. We can't encourage that in Hong Kong. We mustn't allow that to happen in Hong Kong. And we have yet to have a response from Donald Trump to say, I'm sorry, that's not the way. That's not the way the Basic Law says. And that is not the way we would work. We must keep the three branches of government separate.